Hello, everyone, and welcome to this added game tonight. We at the Bluegrass Sports Network did not know they were playing basketball tonight, but they've added this game. Anderson County, who tonight is wearing their dark Elberg jerseys. They're going to be taking on the Centurions of the Christian Academy of Louisville. And we just had the senior night festivities honoring the, I believe it was 5 seniors, perhaps, maybe 6. 6 seniors tonight. We'll talk about them whenever they hit the floor. But this is the last home game for the Anderson County boys. The Anderson County girls will be playing ball this coming Friday. And we're about ready for the national anthem. So we will step aside ever so briefly and come back with the starting lineups and the tip next here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Should mention also that tonight's game is brought to you by John Reynolds, realtor with Exit Realty Crutcher. And he also has a half-court, halftime shot that he sponsors worth $750. We'll cover that, and we'll let you know more about it as we go on. Okay, here, let's look at the starters. Josh Sangali wearing number 0. Connor Hodge wearing number 1. Number 10, Alexander Wolf. Number 20, Kirk Lemons. He's their leading scorer. Sangali averages about 13 points as well. And then number 30 is Baylor Hill. So there's your starters for the Centurions. They've got 2 guys, like I said, Lemons and Sangali in double figures. I think Lemons about 14.5 and Sangali about 13.5 points. And now the Anderson County Bearcats, they're wearing dark tonight. Their special Elberg jerseys. Carson Sutherland, it is senior night. He's a senior, wears number 5. Brady White wears number 15. Matt King, he's also a senior, wears number 0. Taylor Hensley is a 6'1 senior. And then rounding out the starting 5 is their top scorer, number 3, Joey Fraser. They're coached by Brian Hyatt, now in his 5th season. Longtime assistant also under Glenn Drury, for whom the court is named after. I am Clint Goins. So glad you're here to watch us on this unexpected bonus edition of the Bluegrass Sports Network. We did not have this game on our calendar, and I apologize if you're just now finding out about it, but we're glad you're here regardless. Sangali and Hensley are jumping it up, and the Centurions have they win the tip. Shot goes up. Thought Brady White had it, but no, it's picked up by Wolf. He gets it over to Sangali, and he puts it up off the glass. 2 points for Cal. Sutherland will bring the ball up, and he is guarded closely by Kirk Lemons. They get it to Hensley. He gives it over to White. White kicks it out to Sutherland. Three-pointer by the senior Carson Sutherland. Seven minutes to go in the first quarter. Bearcats in a man-to-man. This is Lemons with it. Sends it over to Hill. Hill penetrates, puts it up, and does not get the kind roll. Soft touch, but just wouldn't fall for him. Frazier over to White. Gets it down to King. Back to Hensley. Hensley penetrates. Another three-pointer from Sutherland. It's too strong. Rebounded by Baylor Hill. Sangali, deep three. My goodness. Tough shot there by Sangali, but he puts it in, and the Centurions with the early lead. White gets it over to Frazier. Looking for Hensley. Back to Sutherland. White has it again, and we've got a foul. And that's going to go. Lemons. That was away from the ball. I did not see it. 5:50 to go in the first. Frazier, he'll take the three. No. Lemons gets it ahead to Sangali and dribbles it off of his foot. Turnover to the Bearcats. Lemons guarding Sutherland from the get-go. White, and he is fouled. I think that's going against Connor Hodge. Second foul of the game, both of them on the Christian Academy of Louisville. White inbounds it to Sutherland. Three-pointer there by King, no good, and Sangali comes up with the rebound. Sangali thought about it. Made the Bearcat defensive switch, though. Lemons with a nice little Euro step does not fall. White has it now for the Bearcats. Ahead to King. King puts it up and in. Ties the game. 4:50 left to go in the first. Three-pointer is going to be short. Sutherland with the rebound for the Bearcats. Gets it inside to White, kicks it back out to Frazier. No. Sangali again. Stops, looking for some help. Hodge with it. And he's going to draw a foul from Sutherland. I'm surprised the whistle was as late as it was. I think Sutherland got 2 fouls for the price of 1. First team foul on the Bearcats. Lemons gets it down low, kicks it back outside, however, to Connor Hodge. His 3 is off. Hensley with the rebound. 4:10 left to go here in the first. Fraser with it, guarded by Wolf. Hensley guarded by Sangali. Fraser goes inside, and I think he lost the handle, perhaps. Sangali kicks it out to Alexander Wolf, and he hits the 3 ball. And took my eyes away. I did not see what happened. Lemons comes out of the game. It's a turnover regardless. Nolan Weil, a 6'5 junior, comes in for Christian Academy of Louisville, and he gets the ball post haste and misses the shot, gets his own rebound and puts it in. And now the Centurions have doubled the Bearcats score, 10-5. 3:24 left to go in the first. Sutherland. Step back 3, short. Wolf with the rebound and promptly throws it out of bounds. Was looking for Nolan Wall, but Nolan Wall was not looking. White has it, guarded by Wall. Gives it to Fraser. Fraser to Sutherland. Sutherland penetrates, puts the ball up, and it is just taken out of his hands by Connor Hodge. Sangali puts it up and in, and the Centurions have a 7-point lead now. Anderson County has not scored for a while. White to Sutherland, to Fraser, to Hensley. Hensley to Sutherland. White, wide open 3. No good. They just cannot get the 3 ball to fall just yet. 2:20 left to go in the first, and Sangali dribbles it out of bounds. We've got some subs coming in. Calvin Rubel comes in for King for Anderson County. Rubel, a sophomore. And Lemons back into the game, and that ball is knocked away and stolen by Alexander Wolf. He lays it up and in. And right now the Centurions are destroying Anderson County's senior night with a 14-5 lead. It was tied at 5-all. But Christian Academy has gone on a 9-point scoring run. And that foul is on Sutherland. Again, that's his second foul. And we've got Hensley going to the bench, King coming in. And somebody else. Sutherland went out, and I can't figure out who came in for him just yet. Sangali makes a nice little fake, puts it up, does not get the roll, however. Anderson County with the rebound. Bryce Cox, number 20, he's the sub that came in. Wall with the big rebound. He's the tallest guy on the floor. Lemons, spin move, brings it out, picks up his dribble, knocked away by Fraser. And out of bounds. It'll be Centurion basketball. 1:10 left to go here in the first. Baylor Hill comes out. Number 3, Benjamin Strong comes in. Lemons with it. Sangali, long 3, too strong, but Wall able to get it, and that is a hard foul on Connor Hodge. Bryce Cox got his money's worth there. 56 seconds left to go in the first. Wolf goes to the line for, Connor Hodge goes to the line for two, misses the first. Hits the second. 10-point lead here for Christian Academy of Louisville. And now they bring out a press, and nice play there by Connor Hodge. Deflected the ball and puts it in. 42 seconds left to go here in the first half, or first quarter, I should say. Sangali will commit the personal. That's his first, team third. Frazier over to Brady White. 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and looks like Anderson County is just going to run some clock off and hold for the last shot of the quarter. "15 seconds. My guess is they'll wait till about 8 and they'll do something. And 8 seconds. Over to King. 3 seconds. Left-handed floater won't fall for Calvin Rubel, and that will take the first quarter to a close. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after this on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
A call. Second quarter just underway here. Anderson County, as you can see, down by 12 points. It's been a while. They probably have not scored since the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. They have been ice cold for a while. This is White. King with it over to Frazier. He penetrates. Rubel for 3, no good. Benjamin Strong with the rebound for the Centurions. A little pick and roll there to Wall. He puts it up and in. That's going to be hard to stop. The Bearcats don't have anybody quite as tall as Nolan Wall. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside here ever so briefly on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
We are so grateful for Century Bank. They're Lawrenceburg's only locally owned bank, and they have been a sponsor since day one. They were our first sponsor, and they continue to assist us so that we can pay our camera people and purchase items necessary to stream these games to you free of charge. And we are very grateful for Century Bank. I recommend them. I bank there, and I like the bank. Three-pointer, finally. Fraser hits the three, but they're going to need a lot more of that. They're down by 11 still. Baylor Hill back in the game. Lemons, nice spin move, but his reverse layup is too strong. 6:20 left to go until halftime. Sutherland with the basketball now. Fraser over in the corner again for three. This time no good. Rebound on the floor. There's a scrum for it. The Centurions have it. Benjamin Strong goes up and was able to get it over White. Sutherland stops, pops, leaves it short. Connor Hodge with the basketball to Kirk Lemons. He will penetrate again, and this time takes it straight to the bucket. Thus far, Anderson County has been largely relying on the long ball. Foul there on Connor Hodge. That'll be the team's fourth. And the long ball has been letting them down so far. Alexander Wolf back into the game. Connor Hodge takes a break. Sutherland thought about a three. Pass down low, picked off by Christian Academy of Louisville. They go to the corner to Wolf, and he hits the three. And now the Centurions are up by 18. Fraser, too strong. Lemons with the rebound. Ball's knocked out by Sutherland. Sangali back into the game for Lemons. Lane Hawkinsmith comes into the game for the Bearcats. Sangali kicks out the wall. I don't think he'll take a three, but Hawkinsmith is going to try to keep Wall from getting too close, but he did not succeed that time. Hawkinsmith with a little more height, but still not as tall as Wall. Has a little more girth. Maybe he can push him around a little bit down there. White over to Sutherland. Back to White. Rubel had it briefly. Rubel has it now, in fact. He'll push in. Sutherland. Good pass over to Fraser to White, knocked out of bounds. Kirk Lemons back into the game for the Centurions, and who will go to the bench? It's going to be Benjamin Strong. 3:13 left to go until halftime. Sutherland from the free throw line, no. Hawkinsmith blocked out by Sangali, unable to get the rebound. That's a walk. And the officials thought so as well. Taylor Hensley and Matt King check back in. Hawkinsmith and Rubel will take a seat for the Bearcats. Go trying to get something working. King over to Frazier in the corner. He puts up a three, no good. And we've got a foul on who? It's going to be on Nolan Wall. That's his first foul, team fifth. And the Bearcats will keep possession. White looking to inbound it to somebody. Almost running out of time. Ball stripped away from Frazier. Lemons with it. Long three-pointer taken by Wolf. No good. Hensley loses the handle. It'll be Centurion basketball. They're up by 20 with 2:23 left to go in a half. Might be a lot of chalkboard drawing going on at halftime in the Anderson County locker room. That shot too strong by Baylor Hill. Brady White, long three-pointer by Frazier, and he hits it. But those have been so few and far between here in the first half for the Bearcats. And that pass is over the head of Baylor Hill. Turnover to Anderson County. 1:33 left to go until half. Bearcats down by 17, hoping not to go into the locker room at halftime down by any more than that, and hopefully can do a little better than that. Frazier puts it up and in. That's the first time perhaps this game the Bearcats have come down in two successful. Lemons with a nice three-pointer. First time in back-to-back possessions and scoring. Sangali commits the personal foul. I think that's going to be his second. It is. That's the team's sixth. One more foul, and the Bearcats will be shooting free throws, but there's only 46 seconds left to go in the first half. Sangali goes out, and Nolan Wall, number 5, comes back in. Sutherland with it. King now to Hensley. Sutherland to White. King for a three, no good, and it's going to bounce out of bounds with 26 seconds left to go in the first half. Rubel checks into the game again for Anderson County. Sutherland will go to the bench. Three-quarter press, well, maybe more of a two-thirds press by Anderson County here. Cal gets it across mid-court. And we're at 10 seconds now. Wolf will drive in, nice pass to Wall, and he just lays it up and in. And that'll be it for the first half. Anderson County down by 20. We'll have the John Reynolds halftime half-court shot worth $750 coming up next here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
All right, folks, it's almost time for the John Reynolds halftime half-court shot. As we've said many times, John Reynolds is an excellent realtor located here in Lawrenceburg. He's with Exit Realty Crutcher. It's his full-time job. You can depend on him to get you results. Never leaves you out of the loop. If you've got a farm that you're selling or interested in, or a house that you're selling or interested in, or a business that you're selling or interested in purchasing, please give my friend John Reynolds a call. He's at 502-598-8378, or you can email him there at jreynolds@exitrealtycrutcher.com. You'll notice it's Reynolds, not Reynolds. So now we've got a participant. We've got somebody shooting the half-court shot. And he's shooting for Anderson County Pets. If it goes in, he gets $250. The high school gets $250, and a charity of his choice gets $250, but it does not go in. So we've had two people that I know of hit this year so far. So, but not tonight. There'll be one more chance. I think the next home game is the last home game of the year. That's this Friday, a Lady Bearcat basketball game for the John Reynolds halftime half-court shot worth $750. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. We will step aside here, take a little break, and we will come back for the second half and see if the Bearcats can dig themselves out of this hole they've gotten themselves into.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come plus me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Today's game is also brought to you by John Reynolds, Exit Realty Cruncher, full-time realtor, offering creative ideas, consistent communication, and dependable results. Give John a call at 502-598-8378 or send him an email at jreynolds@exitrealtycrutcher.com. All right, the second half getting ready to start here. That is Baylor Hill losing the handle for the Centurions. It's a three-point attempt by Frazier, Joey Frazier, one of the seniors here on senior night. That's a foul on Sutherland. That's his third. And Sutherland, one of the offensive threats here for the Bearcats. Oh, close to over and back there, but Frazier to Sutherland. He'll shoot the three. No good. Rebounded by Lemons. Hill sends it over to Hodge. Connor Hodge. Nice pass to Sangali. Puts it in and draws the harm. That's going to go against White, I believe. Yes, that's Brady's first foul. Sangali gets the old-fashioned three-point play, and Bearcats so far in the second half not making any progress. Frazier for three, and it's good. He's had, I think that's his third three. He has 9 of Anderson County's 16 points. There's a three by Wolf. Sutherland drives, puts it up. Boy. Can't get those to go for some reason. Lemons for three. In and out. Rebounded by Hill. And now this is Wolf again for three. No good. Lemons has it. Puts it up. No good. And we have a foul here on Alexander Wolf as he pushed Brady White in the back. It's only his first foul in the first foul of the half for the Centurions. There's another three attempt, but no good. Jump ball. That'll be Anderson County basketball. There's a look at Coach Hyatt over there. Frazier down low, and that is blocked. A hard foul on Bryce Cox. But Bryce Cox will go to the line shooting two. Bryce, a junior for Anderson County. Gets that one to go. Sengali comes out of the game, and Nolan Wall, all 6'5" of him, comes in. Cox hits the second free throw. And Wall actually took a little hop. May have been considered a walk before shot the ball, but it's no good anyway. Anderson County had it, but they turned it over. Nice pass to Wolf from Hill. And it's 2 more points for the Centurions. Nice pass down low to Cox. His shot no good. Kicks it back out. Thought Rubel might take a three, but he didn't. Frazier gets it. He'll shoot the three from his favorite spot, and it's good. .432 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball knocked away by Frazier. Sutherland picks it up, back to Frazier, to Cox. He will take it inside, kick it back out, but it's too far out of reach for Brady White. Benjamin Strong checks in now for Christian Academy of Louisville. He is 6'3", so they've got a couple of guys that are taller than any Bearcat. 3-point off the mark. And that's going to be off of Baylor Hill. We tried to sell it there. Didn't work. And it's going to be a foul on Connor Hodge. That's 3 fouls on Hodge, and the third team foul. And he will come out of the game, replaced by Alexander Biter. First time we've called his name. He's a senior in the Christian Academy of Louisville, a 5'10" senior. Shot no good. Hill with the rebound. Wolf walks it across. We got a couple of subs getting ready to come in for Anderson County. It looks like it's Hensley and King, both seniors. Strong working on Cox. Ball's knocked away by Frazier. Sutherland picks it up. Euro step. And Hill gets called for the foul. Not sure about that one, folks. That was a light touch, but this, this could bring the Bearcats closer than they've been in some time if Sutherland hits a free throw. There's a look at the Centurion bench. Second shot is good for Sutherland. And somebody stepped out of bounds, I believe. Sutherland working on Wolf. Steps back, puts it up, leaves it short. Wolf with the rebound. Nice pass to Reeder down below, but Sutherland blocks it out of bounds. Strong inbounds to Wall, and that's something really hard to stop. And that's going to be over and back. Sutherland dribbled it off his foot and across the half-court line. Kirk Lemons back into the game as Baylor Hill checks out, and Rubel comes in for Sutherland. .249 left to go in the third. And we've got a foul on, I believe that's going to be on Taylor Hensley. It's the third team foul. They get it into Wall. Wall can almost dunk it, but he just almost. Maybe he can if he gets a nice run start, but doesn't matter if you dunk it or not. What matters is it goes in the hole. Frazier saves it. Rubel gives it now to Brady White. He's guarded by Wolf, and Wolf is going to draw the foul, I'm afraid. He's saying he was hooked. Referees aren't buying it. We've got another sub coming in here as Wolf sets down Jack Keith, 5'7" sophomore. That's the second on Wolf. Thought it was the third. My apologies. King to Hensley to White. The King in the corner. He will try to dribble between two defenders, which does not often work. Ball's on the floor, picked up by White. And they're going to call Reeder for the foul. Excuse me, Beater, B-E-I-T-E-R. His first foul, team sixth. Bearcats one foul away from shooting the bonus. Actually, the next shot, they will shoot the bonus. King puts it up, and no, that was a little bit wild, but it went in, which is all that matters. Hensley with the block, but also with the foul. That'll be his second, I believe. And I think it's a team fifth. The scoreboard says 4, but I think it's the fifth team foul. First free throw doesn't quite make it. And second one falls in there. Centurions with a little full court press there. Frazier gets it over to Rubel, to White. White puts it up and no good. Never really got square to the basket. Three-pointer by Lemons, no good. Wall tried to put it back up, no good. White, and he's going to be fouled by Keith. And he should go to the line for 1-1. .7 seconds left to go. White missed the free throw. Wall's shot is blocked by Hensley. Hensley's probably given up about 4 or 5 inches, but he gets up there and blocks it, and the crowd responds. 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. White gets it into Frazier, gets it back from Frazier. He's guarded by Beater. I say take it to the hole. Ball knocked away. Lemons going to hold now for the last second shot. 15 seconds to go here. 10 seconds in the third. Lemons. And Lemons too strong, and Wall not going to get it. Lemons at the buzzer. Oh, my goodness. And that is good, the officials say. And the fourth quarter comes to a close, and the Centurions have doubled Anderson County's score, 48-24. Back in a minute here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Fourth quarter just underway here on senior night at Anderson County High School, and they find themselves in a pickle here. They've got to score more points in this quarter than they have the entire game to win this game. And that ball is stripped away by Alexander Beater. And Lemons puts it in for the 2. White has played well, but I don't know that he has many points tonight. Of course, nobody has many points. I'm sure that Frazier has the most. He's hit 3 threes. He has at least 9. Bryce Cox will be shooting the free throws. Hits the first one. Yep, put the wrong team up on that score. It's actually 50-25. 50-26. Rebound. Bryce Cox with the rebound. White gets it across half court, double teamed. Somebody should be open somewhere. King with the 3, and it's good. That gives the fans something to cheer about. Centurions probably don't really care too much about scoring. Probably happy to just burn the clock. King with it again, puts it up, draws the foul. It's going to be on Keith. And he will go to the line for 2. First one rims out. We've got a slew of Centurions coming into the game. Sengali checks back in. He was a starter. Baylor Hill checks back in. He was a starter. Alexander Wolf checks back in. He was a starter. Connor Hodge also in there, and he was a starter. So Bearcats made no progress on that foul. Sangali shoots for 3, well short. Frazier had it. I don't think that would make the coach very happy. Like, look. Frazier shoots for 3, no good. Sangali with the rebound. He's listed at 6'1", but I think he's a little taller than that. It's a nice pick from Hill, puts it up, and it's good. Joshua Sangali. Bearcats are being pressed and almost knocked away. Rubel, spin move. Boy, seems to be a lid on the bucket. Hodge puts it up and in. 5:22 left to go in the game. Frazier, oh, you might as well shoot it, Joey. Takes it inside, gets the hoop and the harm. So maybe he'll get 3 the old-fashioned way. The foul is on Lemons. That's his first foul. No, the scoreboard says it's his second foul. 10 team fouls now on Christian Academy of Louisville, so the Bearcats will be shooting 2 the rest of the way out. Sutherland checks back into the game as White takes a seat. Sangali. Guarded by Cox, and he's going to draw the foul. That's his second, team 5th. Connor Hodge inbounds the ball to Lemons. Three-point attempt by Hodge, and it's good. Sutherland with it. Gets it to Cox. Over to Frazier. Frazier, do they count this shot or no? They are counting the shot. One shot. Hodge, nice move, lays it in. Cox goes up with it, but can't get it to go down. 4:05 left to go in the game. King, good effort. Frazier, too short. Frazier again, off to the left. Lemons gets it over to Wolf. Ahead to Sangali. Hill has it knocked away. Sutherland, Frazier. 3-point shot, no good. Good block out by Sangali. And he does, in fact, lose the ball. Coach Hyatt calls timeout. We'll take it with him. This is the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back to action here. We've got 3:25 left to go in the game. Doesn't look like the Bearcats are going to win this one. It would take a miracle of biblical proportions. And we've got a foul here on Hensley. But, you know, the district tournament coming up next week, and tough matchups like this, it's good for Anderson County to play tough teams. I don't think it doesn't help you any by scheduling a cupcake on senior night, I don't think. We got a sub into the game for the Centurions. Hodge, Sangali with the follow. Frazier with it. Colin Daniels, Colin Daniels, number 24. They say he's a 5'7" freshman. Either he had a pretty good growth spurt since this roster was printed, or that is not who that is. 3-point attempt, no good. And Hensley commits another. I think that might be his fourth. It is his fourth foul, and that's their seventh. So we'll be shooting free throws here, 1-1. Wolf comes out of the game. I think they brought Hodge back in. 2:43 left in the contest. That's too strong. Good block out there by Rubel. Bearcat basketball. Frazier has it. Sutherland, long distance, no good. The person that might be Colin Daniel has the rebound. Ball knocked out by Taylor Hensley. Frazier with it and puts it up off the glass. Nice dish. And Colin Daniel with the bucket. King puts it up and hits it. Bearcats still clawing away at it. I mean, they're playing pressure defense, and we're down to 137. Sangali gets a little pick from Daniel, throws it in the corner over to Hill, and this is Hodge for three, and it's good. Sutherland over to Frazier. Knocked out of bounds by Hill. Nolan Wall checking back in and a host of players. So Frazier, King, and Hensley leave the floor for the last time here on their home court. Nathan Atkins into the game for Anderson County, and Trayton Hart, number 14. And number 4, I knew there was somebody else. That's Ashton King, number 4. He's a junior. .33 seconds left to go here. William Berger sees the floor for the first time for the Centurions. He gets the rebound. Berger, a 5'8 junior. Benjamin Strong, I don't think we've seen him in the second half. He's back into the game. Berger gets a pick from Wall, doesn't take it. We're at 8 seconds. I think Berger is just going to back it out and dribble it out here. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and 0. And that, folks, is your game. Last home game for the Bearcats this year. We may be back here on Friday night to send off the Lady Bearcats before they head to district play. The district is next week at Woodford County, I believe, and it'll take place Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with a championship on Friday. Until then, we'll see you next time here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.